Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on Twitter GoPro X CHK daily weekly time frame. So Twitter bulls holding it again, 4th day in a row, back testing and holding these moving average supports. This is a good sign for the bulls building these support levels. Just need to see a break of the high of the past 4 days of 1807 to get some follow through and some bull momentum back in gear. The bulls are proving that they can hold support. Now we need to prove their strength on the other direction to the upside, break some resistances, and try and make their way back to $19. The weekly time frame, still back testing and holding the 50-week moving average support as well. Inside week is forming with a tightening range, small range compared to last week. But really it's just all boiling down to the daily time frame and whether or not we can see this next move to the upside by breaking 1807 and getting those bulls in gear. GoPro on the daily time frame, seeing further pullback, so no follow through from the strong close back on Monday. We actually had a much more significantly lower open, and then we back tested and rejected from the middle Bollinger Band and the exponential resistances. We did try and see a bullish candlestick form. The bulls are buying the dips on this pullback, but we dropped all the way down to 791 now, and you can see after forming our new lower high with another rejection from the 50-day moving average resistance, we've just been fading since then, and the bulls are doing their best to form a higher low and watch this tightening range play out. Maybe they can do that off 791, but we have to see follow through tomorrow in order to be convinced that this is our new higher low of support, and we would be watching the range of 791 to 846 from then if we do see a green day and if we are convinced that this is our new higher low of support that is established to be watching. Weekly time frame, middle Bollinger Band resistance, 843 still in play. That is a key resistance level. Inside bar is very likely to form on the weekly time frame this week, and we're likely to remain in this channel between lower Bollinger Band support and middle Bollinger Band resistance, and we have been in this channel for pretty much the past 4 months at this point. X on the daily time frame, breaking the low of Monday, 2190 was, bulls were looking for 2190 to be their new higher low of support. That broke. The bulls bought the dip again with a new lower wick at 2173. So still forming some higher lows because the low of the last consolidation was 2147. So it is still a higher low. We are still holding exponential supports, but the bulls aren't really giving us much confidence. And it's the weekly chart that's keeping me from being confident in these bulls. And that's because we're rejecting from the 200-week resistance. We are still struggling at exponential resistance. And after 2 months of trying to bounce, we have taken back very little of the downside move. So a month of this dump, and we've taken back pretty much a third of that dump, and it's taken 2 months to do that. So it's really not showing any sign of conviction and strength and follow through, in my opinion. It's a very weak bounce overall, and I'm not convinced that the bulls have another leg to the upside in them unless we can close over this 200-week resistance of 2308, and after that there's a lack of resistance in the short term if we can get over that level. But first we have to get over that level. CHK lower high was set, so we were just patiently waiting. We knew oil was going to pull back. We knew natural gas had a bearish break of its longer term weekly trend, so we were looking for a lower high to be set there. So we were looking for a lower high to be set in CHK, and we certainly got it today with a big time pullback, taking back 3 days of bullish action in 1 bearish day. So resistance is now 514, our new lower high, and we're looking down at support down at 438. We will likely form a higher low compared to 438, see a little short-term bounce attempt, and we'll watch the range continue to tighten up. We will anticipate higher lows and lower highs on this daily time frame into next week, and then we will get a clear break sometime either at the end of next week or early the following week. But the bears overall very much in control of the long-term trend. Yet another rejection from the weekly downtrend, the weekly exponential resistance, which is keeping the price in check, and no sign of the bulls in terms of any kind of strength, any kind of conviction, all lower highs and lower lows. Increasing bear volume, highest volume candlestick we've seen on the daily time frame, higher than any bull volume candlestick over the past 6 days. So definitely notable that the bears are still here and the bears are still in control of the trend. I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow after the close. See you then.